Hi students, good morning. Welcome back to our economic class. The last classes we were discussing about the factors of production and farming in the village of Palampur in Western Uttar Pradesh. The factors of production we discussed about the main factors of production such as land, labor, physical capital and human capital. And the farming in Palampur, we saw that the different seasons, Rabi season and Kharif season, the farming method, traditional method and modern method. Again, we discussed about the green revolution, its advantages and disadvantages. Today, we are going to discuss about how the factors of productions arranged in the village of Palampur. The factors of production in Palampur. How the factors of production arranged in the village of Palampur. We see that the main factors of production, first one is land. Land is the main factors of production. In the village of Palampur, we see that total 450 families are there. In the village of Palampur, 450 families are there. And 80 families are possessed high caste, upper caste 80 families are there. These upper caste 80 families, they possess the majority of the land. Among these 450, 80 families possess the majority of the land, means it is unequal distribution of land. Unequal distribution of land. Land is not equally distributed to all the people. Unequal distribution of land. Among these 450 family members, 1/3 of families are landless. Either they are depending on labor work or other non-agricultural activities they engage. Means 1/3 of the families are farmless. Again, half of people have small plot of land. Half of the family have small plots of land, a small piece of land. Half of the people have small plot or small piece of land. Again, 60 families have large and medium farm. 60 families have large and medium farm. Listen, this is the land distribution. The first factors of production, land in Palampur. The first factors of production in Palampur, the village of Palampur, we see that total 450 families are there. Among these, 80 families are upper caste families. The majority of the land is possessed by them. Means it has unequal distribution of land. Land is not equally distributed. Then again, 1/3 of families are landless. 1/3 of families are landless. Means nearby 150 families are landless families are there. They are mainly depending on any labor work or any other non-farming activities are there, like the domestication of animals, like running the shop. So likewise the activities they are doing. Then half of the people have small plot of land. Half of the people, they have small plot of land. They are holding the small farmers. And finally, 60 families have large and medium farm. So this is about the distribution of land, how the factors of production distributed in the village of Palampur. First of all, the land, it is unequally distributed. We see that only 80 upper caste families are there. They are possessed the majority of the land. The next one is labor. Next one is labor. We see that the small farmers are there. Means half of the people have small plot of land. The small farmers do their own work. The small farmers do their own work in the farm. their own work in the farm. The small farmers, or they are doing, the small farmers, they do their own work in the farm. The big farmers are there. Like we see that nearby that 80 families are there. Like the big farmers are there. Big farmers hire labor. Big farmers, they hired labor. These big farmers, they hired the labor and they are paying, they pay in the form of cash or kind. Cash or kind means they are paying in the form of grains or any other things. Instead of their work, they are, and again less wages. They are getting very less wages. Their wages is comparatively less. Very less wages are they are getting. So this is about the labor. How the labor occurred in the village of Palampur. Small farmers do their own work in the farm because they are possessing a small plot of land, very less hectare of land, below than 1 hectare, like the farmland. The small farmers possess. They are doing their own agricultural work in the farm. They are not calling any laborers from outside. They are doing their own farming work. But the big farmers, they have hectares of land and they are hired the laborers from outside. Means we see that many families are there. See, landless. 1/3 of the families are landless. From such families, the people, they are going for farm work. So they are working in the farm of big farmers. Then their payment is comparatively very less paid. Wages very less, and it may be in the form of cash or in the form of kind. Okay, means grains likewise, not money, in the form of grains or such things they are getting, and their wage is comparatively less. Then next one is capital. The next part is of production, capital. How the capital occurred? We see that there are two kinds of capital, means physical capital and human capital. Physical capital means there are two kinds of physical capital, fixed capital and working capital. Fixed capital, we see that the durable things are there, like the factories are there, like the land is there, like the machines are there, like the tractors. For many years it can be used, that is called the fixed. Then working capital means money and raw materials. So we are discussing about the physical capital such as durable and working capital. Human capital, that is organization. See here, capital, the third one is capital, money. The small farmers they take loans from traders, money lenders, and huge farmers or big farmers. The small farmers, they take loans from traders, money lenders, and huge farmers. The small farmers, they take loans from traders, money lenders, and huge farmers. Then next one, the repayment is difficult. Repayment is difficult. High rate of interest. See how the small farmers, they acquired their capital. Listen, the small farmers, they take loans from the traders, money lenders, and huge farmers. And repayment is very difficult. High rate of interest. And about the big farmers, about the large scale farmers, large and medium farmers. large and medium farmers. We see that the large and medium farmers, they are possessing hectares of land. As a result, they are getting the surplus product. They are getting the surplus product. That product they are selling in the market and they are earning the money. That money they are keeping for the next year. So what they earned the last year balance. Last year balance, whatever money they earned the last year by cultivation of crops and selling the market, that money they are using for that is their capital. That money they are using for this year cultivation. And again, the large and farmers, they are using this money. Last year they got the money that they are using for cultivation of crops. Then again, the remaining money they are using for buying cattle, tractors, and set up shop. See, large and medium farmers, already they have the capital, already they have the money, because last year also many surplus products were there, that products they sold in the market and they have that money. That money they are using for cultivating the land, or buying the raw materials like the seeds, pesticides, etc. And again that money they are using for buying cattle, tractors and set up the shop. Means their economic condition is stable. So this is the capital. And again we see that the surplus, we see that land, how the village of people of Palampur, they manage their factors of production like the land, like the labor, like capital. And again we see that after the cultivation, the output is there, means the product. Then the product, we see that the small farmers are there. The small farmers, they are using a substantial share for their household purpose. If they are cultivating the wheat, that they are using for eating. But the large farmers, what they are doing, they are selling the product in the market and they are earning a lot of money. In short, the small farmers, they don't have the surplus product, means substantial share, a big share they are using for their domestic purpose or household purpose, for eating purpose. A small share only they can sell in the market. As a result, they don't have the stable economic condition. They are always very weak economic condition. As a result, what they are doing, they are taking a loan for the next year. At the time of cultivation, they are taking the loan, and the repayment is very difficult, because sometimes the crops may be fail, then sometimes natural calamities are taken place. As a result, what will happen? They cannot repay the amount. Then one more thing is there, the interest rate is comparatively big amount they want to pay as interest. As a result, what will happen? The small farmers always living as poverty, and the huge farmers, they become rich and rich. So this is a condition in the village of Palampur. When we are presently in the village of Palampur, then this is almost all the part of India. This is economic condition, means the farmers, they have the more land, they are possessing all the facilities and they have enough capital. But the small farmers, they are mainly depending upon the loan and the kindness of the huge farmers. See, this is about the, once again come back to our topic, then factors of production in Palampur. How the factors of production are arranged in the village of Palampur. First of all, land. The entire land. Then 450 families are there. Among these 450 families, 80 families are upper caste, that we learn. That upper caste families, they possess the majority of the land. Then means the unequal distribution of land. Land is not equally distributed. Then 1/3 of families are landless. 1/3 of the families are landless. Half of the people have small plot of land, and 60 families have large and medium farm. This is about the land. The next one is labor. Small farmers do their own work in the farm. The small farmers are there, they are doing the farm work in their own field, they are doing their own farm work, they don't want the outside laborers for cultivation. Then next one, the big farmers hired the labor. Then they are getting the help from the labor, they pay in the form of cash or kind and less wages. The farmers, huge farmers or big farmers, they are paying very less amount to the workers. The next one is the capital. We see that the small farmers, they take loan from the traders, money lenders and huge farmers. The small farmers, how they manage their capital, they are taking the loan from the big farmers, then traders and money lenders. And once they are taking the loan, they want to repayment. The repayment is very difficult, because sometimes they are not getting sufficient good money for the crops. Sometimes the natural calamities are occurring, sometimes the insects are attacking, like this different problems are coming. That is, it is very difficult. And one more problem is there, if they are taking the loan, interest rate is very big. That is why they always remaining as the poor condition. And the large and medium farmers, but they have enough capital, because last year they sold thousands of, means they sold quintals of wheat or other grains, and they got a lot of money. That money they are depositing, they are keeping for this year cultivation. And again that money they are using for buying the cattle, they are using for buying the tractors, and they are set up the shop in the village of Palampur. In that way also they are earning the money. Then again one more thing, the surplus products. The small farmers, what the products what they are doing, the output, the small farmers, they are using a substantial share for their domestic purpose or household purpose. But the huge farmers, they are selling the surplus product in the market, and they are earning a lot of money. Thank you.